Cristiano Ronaldo went through the worst moment of his life, but he got some unexpected help. And you won't believe what Neymar did when he returned to his childhood club. These are some of the most respectful moments in football. Let's start with Neymar, who came back to Brazilian football and wasted no time in showing why he's a Santos legend. A few months ago, he had already visited the locker room and left all the players emotional. But he really proved he's different in his debut match when he took the time to greet every single player. He also gave interviews to several channels, all with a big smile on his face, and of course he made sure to interact with the fans too. His return was truly special. Speaking of reunions, Harry Kane got emotional when he saw his former teammates, but the most special moment was when he reunited with Son, his best friend at his old club. But that doesn't even compare to what happened to this kid. In the middle of a goal celebration, the advertising board fell on a little boy, and everyone rushed in to help him. This player fell ill during a match and sadly passed away a few days later. The saddest part? He had just become a father. For the rest of the season, teams paid tribute to him. Bellingham was the biggest threat against the Brazilian national team, but that didn't stop the players from helping him when he got cramps. When Cristiano scored his 900th goal, he just couldn't hold back the tears. You can't help but get emotional watching that. A few months ago, Bremer tore the cruciate ligaments in his left knee. He's going to be out for 6 months, and on top of that, he had to undergo surgery. Last season, we said goodbye to Alex Morgan as she retired, and her final match was absolutely emotional. Not just the players, but the entire stadium gave a standing ovation to this legendary forward.
Just going to take the boots off right there.
The team delayed the game to help a camerawoman after a player knocked over her massive camera. This player saved his rival's life. If he had fallen like that, he could have suffered a serious neck injury. What happened when Ronaldinho met Cristiano Ronaldo will surprise you. But first, check out what happened when Ronaldinho faced Barcelona for the first time. The Spanish club showed the world what true respect is. After all, he was part of the squad that won them that title. And when he showed up at a Paris Saint-Germain match, Messi stopped everything to hug him. After all, he was his mentor at Barcelona. And the best part? Mbappe stepped aside and let Messi take a penalty as a tribute to his idol. But when Ronaldinho came face-to-face with Cristiano Ronaldo, he was the only one who had to show humility and apologize to the Portuguese star after a dangerous foul. This kid, battling a terminal illness, asked his favorite player for a special celebration, and the player made sure to keep his promise. What this player did is even more incredible. He stopped his own team's attack because of an injured opponent. The saddest goal in Ukraine's national team history was this one, where the players made sure to honor the 1,000 days of conflict in their country. But no one showed more respect than these players. They stopped celebrating their own team's qualification just to console the opposing goalkeeper. Real Madrid, they shocked the world by signing Mbappe, and the superstar showed just how much he respects Cristiano Ronaldo during his unveiling. Take a look.
Que digan conmigo, yo voy a contar hasta 3 y decimos todos a la Madrid, ¿vale? 1, 2, 3.
Me voy a hacer 1, 2, 3 y vamos a decir juntos a la Madrid, como una gran familia. 1, 2, 3, a la Madrid!
You can see exactly who inspires him, right? In a match for Portugal, Cristiano accidentally hit the goalkeeper in the face but stayed by his side until he was sure he was okay. But the worst moment of his life happened at Euro 2024, and we'll get to that in a bit. This Roma player suffered a medical emergency in the middle of a match and had to be rushed to the hospital. That's when his teammates showed how much they care about him. Every single one of them went to the hospital after the game. Gundogan left City for Barcelona, and the English club definitely missed him. Just look at how they welcomed their former teammate. But not long after, he returned to City, and the fans threw a massive celebration for one of their favourites. Xhaka was Arsenal's captain for years before moving to Bayer Leverkusen, but both the players and fans never forgot their former leader. Check out the tributes he got when he reunited with the club 4 years later. I bet Eriksen never imagined he'd get a hug after committing a foul.
Williams tangled. He dragged him back a couple of times. I think Williams got annoyed with him, saw who it was.
I felt like he needed a hug.
Marco Reus's final Bundesliga game was emotional. After he scored, everyone in the stadium, including the players, showed their respect for the club legend. Thiago Silva also said goodbye to European football recently, and his last match was heartbreaking. He just couldn't hold back the tears during his farewell speech.
Thank you for your support and the incredible memories we've created during these 4 incredible years.
At Euro 2024, Cristiano Ronaldo did something truly special. He made sure to walk onto the pitch with a little girl who was very special to him. In that same tournament, the Portuguese star felt the weight of missing a decisive penalty, but both his teammates and the fans stood by him. And when he finally converted another penalty, instead of celebrating, he apologized. Man, it's amazing to see how Cristiano still gets emotional after missing a penalty, even after winning everything he has. The same thing happened to Messi in his final Copa America with Argentina. Look at the state he was in when he realized he could no longer play for his country due to an injury. This player accidentally hit a kid in the stands and made sure to apologize. And this other player proved his loyalty to his club right from his debut. He got injured but refused to leave the pitch. Even hurt, he kept pushing forward. This fan almost had a meltdown because of this player, but before we get to her, check out Rashford stopping an attacking play just because his defender got injured. In the Bundesliga, a player collapsed on the pitch and the referee had to act fast to save his life. Of course, he was applauded after his heroic act. Lisandro Martinez suffered a serious injury and his opponent stepped up to help, carrying him off the field for medical attention. Now back to that fan. When her favourite player showed up, she nearly had a breakdown, and to make up for it, he gifted her his jersey. You'll probably never see a striker do this again. He chose honesty, even though it cost him a goal. After scoring with his hand, he told the ref that the goal wasn't valid. This forward did the same thing. When he saw the goalkeeper was injured, he kicked the ball out instead of scoring. Something similar happened in this play. The striker could have taken the shot, but he chose to send the ball out of play. This video was recorded by a fan watching one of Mbappe's last warm-ups with PSG. The superstar made sure to go over and apologize after hitting her with the ball. This fan will do anything for his team, including giving his shirt to a player so he could dry the ball before a throw-in. Sometimes referees end up caught in the crossfire, but in this case he was lucky to be surrounded by players kind enough to help him back up. Speaking of kind-hearted players, this one put himself at risk to protect an opponent from a bottle thrown from the stands. Women's football is the most inclusive of all. This player is part of one of the top teams in the American League, and just look at how her example is already inspiring the next generation. Speaking of inclusion, at the 2025 UEFA Super Cup, Atlanta walked onto the field with children with special needs. Goalkeeper Areola made a beautiful gesture by wearing noise-reducing headphones so that the child walking with him who has autism wouldn't feel left out. Now let's take a look at who's holding PSV's trophy. They let the team's biggest fan, who has Down syndrome, celebrate just like a player. This was actually part of a campaign by the Cruyff Foundation to support children with special needs. Still, in the Dutch league, Van Persie went out of his way to give special attention to this child. Bellingham walked onto the pitch with a child in a wheelchair and showed real respect by giving him his own jacket to keep him dry in the rain. And in this match, when one player decided to take off his jacket to give it to a child, all the others followed his lead. This little boy had a special gift for Lionel Messi, bracelets with the names of his entire family. Not only did he get to give Messi the present, but he also met his idol in person. Speaking of the GOATs, when Messi won his first title with Inter Miami, he made sure to hand over the captain's armband to the team's former captain and insisted that he be the one to lift the trophy. That's what respect looks like. Look at how Borussia Dortmund fans treated a former player from their squad.
Dampness around the eyes there from Neven Subotic.
This cameraman needed help taking a picture, and Ødegaard didn't think twice before stepping in. How do you think Jose Mourinho reacted when a teammate proposed to his girlfriend right in front of him, in the most respectful way possible?
Si te quieres casar conmigo.
Dudek stopped the game to show some love to a young fan in a wheelchair sitting behind his goal, and of course the whole stadium applauded the moment. Something really beautiful happened in the Bundesliga when a Bayern player got injured and let the ball go out. His opponent stopped the play just to return the ball to the Bavarians. In another match, Guerrero got hurt in the play, and instead of taking the corner kick, the opposing team decided to give the ball back. A striker tying the opposing goalkeeper's shoelaces? Now that's fair play. The Bundesliga deserves credit for its sportsmanship. When Salah got injured in the 2018 Champions League final, Cristiano Ronaldo shocked the world by showing support for his rival. This guy showed what it really means to be a fan, even after his team suffered a brutal 4-0 loss. Chelsea players paid a heartfelt tribute to a teammate's mother who had passed away. But one of the most emotional moments came when Lampard himself scored a goal and couldn't even celebrate in honour of his mother, while his father watched from the stands. German fans lost a football legend last year, Christoph Daum, and every Bundesliga team paid tribute to him.
Gemeinsamen Ehrenapplaus für Christoph Daum.
Florenzi, on the other hand, didn't waste a second. After scoring, he ran straight into the stands to hug his mom. The referee stopped this match due to offensive chants from the crowd. How did the players respond? In the most genius way possible. They just passed the ball around without attacking, taking the excitement away from those who didn't deserve to watch. No coach has a stronger bond with his fans than Jurgen Klopp. The yellow wall absolutely adores him. Look at this kid's reaction when he received a special video message from the coach. And the surprise got even better. He got to meet Klopp and some players in person. A photo of this young boy wearing a plastic bag as a Messi jersey went viral worldwide. Barcelona made sure to return the love to this poor child. Cristiano Ronaldo was injured in a Euro final, and the entire stadium stood up to applaud the legend as he was carried off the field. This player suffered a dangerous foul, but instead of starting a fight, there was nothing but mutual respect between these two stars. All of Argentina was heartbroken when Maradona passed away, but Boca Juniors took it a step further. When the legend's daughter arrived at the stadium, the team didn't just wear his name on their backs, they held up his jersey to honor him after scoring a goal.